In this video, I'll be making a garden planter, and this garden planter is for my mom. It's actually a surprise, and I wanted to surprise her because she really enjoys gardening. She was away for a few days, so I got the opportunity to put this garden planter before she got back. So she'll be really surprised. Now, you will be needing a circular saw, speed square, a cordless 18 gauge brad nailer, and along with a tape measure. And for lumber, you will need 4 2x4s, 10 1x4s, and 5 1x3s. I will have all the materials and tools that you need for this project below this video inside the description box. The dimensions to the planter are: the width is about 32, the length is about 48, the height is about 33 inches off the ground. I started the project by building the leg to the planter and along with the front part of the planter. For the legs, I use 2 2x4s, and for the front, I use 4 1x4s. I use my hard circular saw to make the cuts. And I also use my 18 gauge brad nailer, and the size of the nails I use are 2 inches to fasten against the legs of my planter. I had finished one side of the planter, and just as I was about to start on my other side, I realized I ran out of nails. But I came equipped. I had my Ryobi impact driver, and I switched over from using nails to using 2-inch screws. And I have to say that worked out pretty good. Brothers and sisters, if you have not done so, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I guarantee you will be empowered, inspired, and encouraged to build. Thank you very much. I had a couple of cuts in order to finish the front of the planter. After a few minutes of good cuts, I was able to start on the sides. In order to keep both sides of the planter steady so that I can work on the sides, I applied it against the wall, just with a little bit of force that gave me enough time to work on both sides of the planter. That was a great idea on my behalf, and I can really say that really worked out very good. So far, so good. My mother will really be happy because I can really say this is starting to look like a planter, but I still had a few miles to go. In order for me to build the bottom shelf, I took another set of 2x4s. I put them on the inside of the legs. Brothers and sisters, if you didn't know, well, now you know. I usually like salvaging stuff. So I had an old crib lying around that was for my son. I took the pieces. That's what I used to build my bottom shelf. Now I took a couple of 1x4s. I was able to make the very top shelf where all the dirt is gonna go for my mother's planter. And I also used my Ryobi 18 gauge brad nailer to secure that shelf, the very top shelf where all the dirt is gonna go. And then once I was able to complete that part, this is what it looked like. Now I guess you're wondering how I'm gonna put dirt. Isn't dirt gonna pass through these holes? Well, no, it's not. I'm gonna put a liner, and a plastic liner first, then followed by some garden fabric. And now my favorite part of the project, which is sanding. Well, I had to basically do a lot of sanding, and this is a very big planter, so I had to make sure that everything was nice and smooth so I can just apply some nice coat of paint on it. And of course, I had my little engineer just to look over my shoulders, make sure that I was doing a good job. So he was with me throughout the whole sanding process, but I had to make sure that everything was nice and smooth so I can get ready for painting.
Wow, nice.
Wow, thank you, son. Of course, I know it's a nice job. But anyway, since I was able to get all the sanding done, one of my favorite part of any project is the paint. Although it's a little time consuming, just as the sanding, I really enjoy it because I can really see my work being done. And I can really appreciate it. And I know my mom is gonna really be surprised when she sees this. Also, brothers and sisters, a little tidbit. When you doing a project like this, it's very important because this plant is going to be out on the sun. The long, rigorous months of that hot, steamy sun is going to do a couple of damage to it if you don't put some sort of coat on it. Now, this coat that I'm putting on is safe. I don't really have to worry about any like biochemical seeping into the soil, because like I said, the soil will be covered by some plastic and also garden fabric. Now the plastic I'm using is also, it's bio-friendly, so as you can see right here. And I want to apologize because I ran out of film in my video camera, so I didn't get a chance to tape the plastic, but I was able to put on the garden fabric once I got my video fully charged. But anyway, and this is not with the garden fabric or the plastic, because I sort of did that afterwards. Here you go. This is the ending result after painting, which is an excellent job. And I know my mother's gonna be really happy when she sees this. And here you go, brothers and sisters, my mother's garden, which is a really nice and beautiful place for her. And then I was really happy that I was able to build the planter for her to add more excitement to her garden, because I mean, her garden is her place of creativity and also a place to relax. And I was very happy because this project was excellent. This was actually one of the greatest projects that I was able to put together for my mom. As you can see, I have a big planter right on the side there, and also I was able to build her a small one, and I was unable to videotape that. And also, brothers and sisters, inside the planter, my mother was able to plant a few vegetables. Vegetables such as eggplants, tomatoes, sweet potatoes, green peppers, all over the place. Now, I'm so amazed and impressed because of the fact that this planter that I built for her was able to handle all these vegetables. And again, brothers and sisters, if you really like this video, please don't forget to like, share, and comment. Thank you very much. My name is Benoit Sherry. Peace out.